There are places in this world that hold secrets, shadows that refuse to fade. One such place is the Cecil Hotel. It was here, in 2013, that 21-year-old Elisa Lam checked in and never checked out. What happened to Elisa is a puzzle that continues to haunt investigators and those who dare to dig into the story. Her body was discovered weeks after her disappearance, floating in a rooftop water tank. But the chilling details leading up to that moment, they leave more questions than answers. Security footage from the hotel's elevator captured Elisa's last known movements. She appears distressed, pressing multiple buttons, peeking out of the elevator, then hiding. She steps in and out of the elevator, her body language frantic, her eyes darting as if searching for someone or something. The footage lasts for over 4 minutes, yet it only deepens the mystery. Was she trying to escape an unseen presence? Or was she lost in a spiral of her own mind? Her movements are erratic, almost unnatural, as if she's talking to someone unseen. The doors remain open far longer than they should, as if time itself had broken. The internet exploded with speculation. Paranormal enthusiasts claimed she was interacting with a ghost. Others theorized she was reliving a past trauma, playing out some tragic scene only she could see. The footage spread like wildfire, with theories flooding the internet. Was Elisa being followed? Or was she haunted by something not of this world? The eeriest part: the footage was corrupted in places, frames missing, the timestamp glitching. It was almost as if something, or someone, didn't want the truth to be discovered. The autopsy ruled her death accidental drowning, yet no one could explain how she accessed the water tank. The rooftop was locked, the tanks sealed, and the water supply had been used by unsuspecting guests for weeks. Guests reported low water pressure, an unusual taste, and even discolored water. The realization that they had unknowingly consumed the water from the very tank where Elisa's body was found sent chills down their spines. Was it mental illness or something far more sinister? Her Tumblr blog, which she updated regularly, painted a picture of a young woman struggling but hopeful. She wrote about feeling isolated, about wanting to connect, but her last few posts were strange, almost cryptic, as if she sensed something coming. The Cecil Hotel's dark history doesn't help dispel the fear. Murders, suicides, even serial killers have called it home. So, was Elisa a victim of her own mind, or of the building itself? The hotel had long been known as a hotspot for tragedy, a vortex of despair that seemed to trap vulnerable souls. The investigation itself was fraught with strange occurrences. Detectives reported feelings of dread while reviewing footage. Hotel staff whispered about seeing shadow figures lurking in the hallways. Some claimed to hear faint knocking on room doors, only to find no one there. The elevator, the same one Elisa was last seen in, would sometimes move between floors on its own. And then, there were the guests. Those who stayed during Elisa's disappearance spoke of sleepless nights, vivid nightmares, and the unsettling taste of the water. Some claimed to hear footsteps echoing in empty corridors. Others said they woke up to the sensation of someone watching them. A few even reported seeing a figure on the rooftop at night, standing eerily still, staring out over the city. Perhaps the most disturbing part: the Cecil Hotel is a magnet for tragedy. Serial killer Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, lived there during his reign of terror. Jack Unterweger, another serial murderer, chose the Cecil as his home base. Is it possible that the building itself attracts darkness, or does it amplify the darkness already lurking within its guests? Or worse? creates it. Even now, the rooftop remains a point of contention. Investigators insist Elisa couldn't have accessed the tank alone. But if she didn't, then who helped her? And why? The tank's heavy lid would have been nearly impossible to close from the inside. Yet when her body was found, the lid was shut tight. The Cecil was rebranded, given a new name, a fresh start. But those who know its past understand. Names don't erase history, and Elisa Lam's story is a scar the building will never heal from. Tourists still visit, drawn by the morbid curiosity of her case. They ride the elevator, they visit the rooftop, and some say they feel her presence. Some say she never left.